Listen, there are real risks around smart cities data and the new cyber-biological interface that's being developed through graphene oxide in people. Graphene is a one-atom thick sheet of carbon. Graphene oxide is a related form with oxygen groups added. Easier to process and disperse. It's being researched for electronics, sensors, drug delivery, imaging, water filtration, and more. Researchers are worried about health impacts of wide graphene oxide use, but in a very normal toxicology way. Studies in animals and cells show that certain graphene family materials, at sufficient dose or with certain particle sizes, can actually cause inflammation, oxidative stress, DNA damage, and possible organ fibrosis. Toxicity depends heavily on dose, particle size, coating, route of entry, inhaled versus injected versus swallowed, and how long it stays in the body. So the real conversation in the scientific world should be, we are using more of these nanomaterials, how do we regulate them? And what exposure levels are safe? And not, we are deliberately saturating humans with graphene oxide so we can remotely log on to their tissue. Of course, there's no credible evidence easily available for a coordinated program to dose whole populations with graphene oxide through food, air, or medicine or cyber control purposes. There have been some very brave, credible scientists and doctors investigating and speaking out about this matter, like Dr. Andreas Nowak of Germany, whose house was raided by police during a live broadcast in which he was educating the masses on graphene oxide use and the development of a bio-cyber interface. But he and others like him have now mysteriously died. The evidence we do have is mostly lab studies on toxicity and some early-stage biomedical applications. Graphene has been a favourite target of COVID-era conspiracies. Fact-checking and regulatory bodies have conducted independent checks of vaccine composition, plus laws around disclosure of excipients have all specifically looked into this and assure us no graphene oxide was found in COVID-19 vaccines. The EU and national agencies explicitly addressed rumours and found no evidence of any hidden graphene in vaccine batches too. So that's comforting to know. I mean, it's not as if these regulatory bodies and agencies that we see carrying out the safeguarding checks are owned and funded by the same sources that the corporations that are developing and rolling out this technology are. That would obviously be a conflict of interest and nullify any results reported from checks made. They tell us nanotech isn't used anywhere in medicine. It is for legitimate reasons like targeted drug delivery, but the secret graphene interface storyline says otherwise.